right now, we're just going to go ahead and give you guys a quick introduction. People who are joining into me right now on Facebook and YouTube, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you're first time seeing me live on YouTube, I've never been live on YouTube. Facebook, you guys see me a lot between all of my jewelry sales and soap sales and whatever. But YouTube, y'all never seen me. Hi, how you doing? YouTube Live, Instagram, y'all know me like we go back since elementary. So that's the three portals that I am going live on today for Ravon Unfiltered episode 10, ultra unfiltered right now. Like, seriously. You guys are going to be dealing with me while I'm moisturizing and doing my hair because I have things to do, but I still have to talk to you. So I said, why not give you guys a really unfiltered episode 10 and we get through this together so I can moisturize my hair, twist my hair, and get ready for my day so I can do all the other stuff I need to do. And we can go ahead and knock this out. So on Ravon Unfiltered episode 10, I want to give you guys a little bit more of an understanding of where we're going with the show. The goal is still the same as it was in the trailer that you see on all of our platforms, which is the goal is you. We want to get whoever we're interviewing, whoever who's talking, even if it's just me talking. We want real unfiltered stories. We want, just down to earth. I'm not here to judge or tell anyone how to live their life or what they're doing right or wrong. We're just here to have a safe place to chat and entertain and dive deep, stay on the shallow surface, go. We're just going to chill and we're going to have a good time doing that. So that's just to get a little bit more of an understanding of my goal and the focus for Ravon Unfiltered. Right now we have a challenge going on which starts today. This is another reason why you see me live. Production, stop it, make it go away. Anyway, is to give you guys more of an unfiltered version of everything that we have going on, plus also to work my social media muscles. So having the moments of transparency and things like that. And also I'm documenting a couple of things that journeys that I'm going on that are simultaneously happening. So besides the social media and getting all of the content that I have for you guys that is either drawn out, written out, or produced and just needs to be posted and things like that, I have a lot of work for you guys. And I have a lot of work for myself because of what I want to present. Short form, we're just getting everything going and getting the name out of Ravon Unfiltered. In the process of that, I really want to have more interviews with you guys and do an open call where people can call in. I'm trying to fit into the schedule and we're working out the schedule now. Literally, as I speak, we are working on this schedule. I'm going to be doing more appearances and things like that. And I'm looking to with people, and for those who don't know who I am and really understand what I could bring to the table with the collaboration with me being a writer, an actress, and among other talents and things like that, I feel like that I could provide a very good uh, different viewpoint dynamic to whatever is already going on. I'm very good at meshing well and finding my own flow in the mix of things and still being productive and assisting to anything that I'm doing with anyone on any team that I've been a part of. Here with the scheduling for the open call, what I would like to do is give everyone a moment of maybe the trauma dump because we have the episodes for trauma dump. What I would like to do is actually have the first recorded episode be the open call where I give you guys a number and a day and a time that you guys can call in and discuss whatever you want to drop. Treat it like a radio show. You call in, you have something that you want to, some trauma that may have happened or anything you just want to kind of drop that's not on a crazy level. You can call in, drop that trauma. We dump that in the dumpster, get it off your chest, and then we move forward. So that's what I would like to do. Once I have the date scheduled for that and all of the links, I'll make sure everything is working perfectly for you guys to call into. So that's one of the major things that we're doing here, probably within the next 7 days. But the main challenge for this channel and this brand is just for us to have a lot more engagement with you guys. And for me as a person, besides the brand itself, but me as Ravon, just very, very moment of transparency, dealing with all of the things and the events that have taken place in my life. I did have to take a step back for a moment and gather what is going on now that I've figured out. And, they always said the first step to anything is just knowing. Okay, knowing is half the battle. No, it's not. Knowing is like, okay, I know. Now there's a lot of work I got to do. So with dealing with PTSD and dealing with all the other stuff, and I don't like to claim these things, but I do fit the criteria for these things. I now have hired a manager on the team. Shout out to Zara. I am very excited to move forward with all of the projects that we have going on because I have a lot to give you guys. I just needed some gathering. So with this journey, for those who may have issues with dealing with any type of ailment or maybe can use me as a testament of recovery. That's what my goal is here also within this 30-day challenge. To start off the 30-day challenge, what I did yesterday was I'm going to give you guys some content once I go through all of these steps through getting medical, um, what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm losing my track here. For the medical marijuana card. With anyone who knows when you have any issues on the mental side of things, the first thing they want to do is give you all of the synthetics and the things that can tear your stomach apart, give you ulcer. I've had a lot of stories of all of that. I've had holes in my stomach, ulcers this big, all of that. So to avoid all of the crazy stuff that could tear me apart when I'm just trying to mentally just get here, I decided to look into CBD and cannabis and things like that. Anyone who knows me knows I know of these things already. I've stayed in California for my half of my life, and that's just something. It's like drinking coffee, okay? Side marijuana, that's just what they do. What happens is when you're diagnosed with different things, the first thing they would do is give you all of the harsh stuff. And I've tried all of that. For me and my journey and my steps, the things that I'm trying to do in the process of recovery is just get to a level playing field. Anybody who's been through things understand how it is to see yourself go from being a vibrant, very productive, fine oiled machine to just crumbled in ashes. That is a whole nother thing. And it's a lot. This is why I record these episodes and I don't do these live because when I have moments like this, I can step away, but I can't because we're live. So it's hard to kind of like see oneself like go through these transitions and to come to the realization that you need help and that you need a team and you can't do things on your own, even though the world pushes to the society where you don't want to deal with no one, even though you want to deal with everyone. It's so hard. So with dealing with the transitions and everything, it's going to be very wonderful to look back at day 30, to look back at day 1, which is today, and see that I was able to get through this challenge and get everything that I need so that my brand and everybody who depends on me can get what they need from me. So this is what this is. It's just pretty much a real raw and uncut of what I have going. No, I'm not going to sit on here and cry every episode. I don't do that. If you look at all my other episodes, this is episode 10. I don't. If I have cried, that episode has been deleted. You guys never seen it. So this is the first. I'm not over here being Tanjiro from Demon Slayer crying every time. Nah, if I got to slay some demons, they're going to be slayed. I don't have to worry about that at all. But for anyone who is suffering or dealing with any issues, please use me as encouragement to step out there. Because to be honest with you, I've been avoiding this whole thing for about 20 years.
NAMI is here to provide you with support and information about community resources for you and your family. Find education programs and support groups at your local NAMI. Contact the NAMI Helpline at 1-800-950-NAMI 6264 or infovnami.org if you have any questions about PTSD or want help finding support and resources.
I was supposed to, a while ago, be in radio, do our iHeartRadio stuff, which I was doing stuff with G Holler. So shout out to G Holler, FMG Media. I've done a lot of work with him, interviews with Darius McCary, with Twister, a couple other artists and other people. I forget names, sorry. But, to step away from the things that you know and love, and you know that something's off, you have to step and get back to yourself. If you can't, it's hard. I know. Believe me, we're gonna get there together. So anyway, moving forward. Oh, tears aside, because I'm a big girl. Okay. We grown. We grown. At least we try to be. So moving forward, we have a schedule coming up for the open call, so you guys can come in and do your trauma dump. So if there's anything that you're dealing with, or if you just want to chat, like, hey, I just want to get this off my chest, get it off your chest, get it out there. So we're going to have that scheduled in probably next Wednesday is what I think will be good. Of course, the test run is probably going to be me or maybe one other person. I'm fine with all of that. We're going to get through all of this. And then there's a couple other things going on that we have. Shout out to anyone who is looking for, and this is where a couple of ad placements will be right here. We have Goliath, Phallus Elixir. Shout out to Go Goliath, Goliath Flex L. Shout out to Ugly Money Nietzsche. Shout out to, we also have the Little Leaf. Little Leaf has some good products. So anyone who is looking for products to roll in, which is going to be my other try. Because I have to go through the next steps. So going through the process of trying to get this PTSD recovery and all this other stuff and deal with the anxiety impression, but the different types of products, my test and what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to have like a captain's log. That's my favorite word right now. So captain's log. I will document what's best for me and what's not. So this is not a journey of me just trying to like, oh, I'm just trying to smoke and get high. No, that's stupid. What I'm trying to do is, like I do with anything, if I'm eating, I'm trying to make sure I eat certain things to get the nutrients I need from them, and I'm utilizing that herb or that food or whatever I'm ingesting at the moment. That's the goal. So, since there's different types of tinctures and there's the world of the cannabis and CBD THC mix, and if you really do the research for people who are trying to get recovery, from what I've read, the combination of CBD and the THC, it's not one without the other. People who just smoke, that's one thing. The CBD, it's just with the combination of both, it helps kind of night terrors, which anyone who has very severe PTSD, like I do, night terrors is the main problem. Well, one of the main problems. I can't say the main. Night terrors by night, day issues by day, where you're like, did you just say that? What's going on here? So it really just combats those issues for me, if I can get those things out of the way, that will work lovely. So that's pretty much to catch you guys up on the behind the scenes of the unfiltered situation, and what we're doing here at Ravon Unfiltered. But um again, it's been a very interesting road. I don't have anything that I'm like, well, I wish I could have changed some things. Like, regrets is one word, but if I can go back and say, okay, if it took for me to deal with these things to get here, let me deal with them. Can I just alter maybe one or two things? But you can't do that because we see what happens when you play with time. I am a geek, so yes, all of the anime characters and the comic book characters that have played with time have dealt with some issues. And I'm not trying to be one of those people. So, whatever. We'll just deal with that. So, yes, it's been an ordeal. But, in all, I could say that I'm here to push through it. I've been a little reluctant at times, but one thing I can say, I love being a creator and getting a lot of what I envision out to other people because it's in the pride essence. The only thing I can say could be prideful is the fact that I've done something and if it helps someone. If I don't see the help someone factor, I don't feel proud about it. So for me, it's never a selfish matter because even in that aspect, that's not pride. Full in a hurtful way where it's like I'm trying to what's the word? I don't know. I can't. But anyway, I wouldn't say a people pleaser, but to me I see the way the world should work is that we all work for each other, with each other. Like somewhat of a barter system where we all have tools, talent, skills that we utilize and we help other people and we're doing something because to me that makes sense. I, for one, will feel happy that I'm being utilized. Two, people who need me get something out of what I'm doing, which helps me feel like I'm utilized, which helps me help them. I don't get how everything is now. Like I get it. It breaks me. It makes me so upset because half of it is more of it. I understand fully what this world is and what's going on. I'm not by the slightest chance under any misunderstanding. The problem is knowing all of that and still having to move forward. It's like, okay, I can understand it. I can break it down, chop it up, all of that, but this is what it is. But we all get through it. So yeah, it is just really, really, really crazy how that is. But we all need each other at the end of the day. So I'm excited. So what I'm gonna shoot for is next Wednesday is getting the trauma dump episode where you guys can call in. I'm trying to see if I can correlate my time and everything with Mr. Priest. If Priest is available, which is also my cousin, he'll join us for that episode and we'll kind of go into all of that. If you guys are wondering what the heck I'm doing at the top of my head, I do pretty much like a barrel twist and I wait till it twists and lock. I use curl activator because with my hair type, with curl activator, if I put that in my hair and then I twist it, just add a little bit of oil and water, it locks. Well, it helps keep the formation. So my hair can train to be a lock instead of trying to be little baby coil fro. Because that's what happens. Your hair wants to do what it wants. And when you want to lock your hair, you're trying to say, are you locked in? And it said, no, you my friend or not? But so yeah, that's what pretty much is going on. As far as me is concerned, there's like with a new baby and everything at 30, that's a lot. Um, and with everything else I'm trying to get done, I have some new soaps that I'm trying to do. I have these events that we're going to pop up because with my business, gift shop, we're adding on a lot more. We're making kits now and we're going to do the soap gift baskets, all of that. But we're trying to broaden our scope of the things that we're trying to offer. So if we do kits that actually, it's just another form of like a gift basket. It's just you need a kit inside of a basket. And all of these cigar boxes back here, there's a couple of things that I'm doing with these back here. I'm thinking to give some things to the viewers. And when I hit certain milestones, give some things out. And I might put it in one of these cigar boxes. You can say, hey, I got one of her cigar boxes and it had a gift inside of it, whatever. I want it to be really engaging. I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to communicate with me because it's not about me. That's another thing when it's hard when you're trying to find purpose. If you're a giver and most of the stuff kind of seems like selfish motive, you kind of like don't have the drive to do it. Like that's another reason why I had to regroup. It's like, why am I doing my podcast? I'm doing my podcast not because of how everyone else is doing it. I don't know why people do stuff. Some people do it for money. Some people do it because they're trying to be famous, whatever. I'm just trying to be a little talk show person that you come on, chat with, look, see what's going on, you know. probably put up a couple of funny skits, pop up in some movies here and there or whatever, do my due diligence and move on with my life. Like, I'm not here trying to be famous and be better than anyone. But yeah, that's pretty much what I my goal is, to get everything going and just be the point that you just use my platform, chat with me. That's it. But also, we have a gaming channel, which is Ravon Gamer Girl. I am trying to make sure I get all of the rules and not have any issues with copywriting, because these social gaming apps can, if you don't already have it where you're locked in, there's certain things you can't do. So the goal is with the gamer, or the Ravon Gamer Girl page, which we've had there since 2019, 2020, is we're going to review a lot of games, truth in gaming, and truth in reviews. On this channel, we're going to have, with Ravon Unfiltered, we'll have the ads and the reviews here. But for any gaming reviews, from phone gaming, PC gaming, console gaming, all the reviews would be there. And also, I might do a couple of challenges where people can buy in and win cash prizes. I just have to get some things. The great idea is wonderful, but all the logistics and the legalities, where I have to make sure I'm not going to have any issues. Because when it comes to money, there's always somebody else with their hand out, or people feeling like you're trying to take money from them. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to have a little fun. Um, So right now, one thing I know I can share and do is skills. So I'll be going on the platform showing you guys that. And then any apps on the platforms where I can download, I can show you the gameplay and see if it's really worth your time downloading it on your phone, if it's a real game. Because there's so many games you bump into that are faulty, just trash. So we're gonna keep it or trash it on the gamer channel, and anything on this end, I'll do some reviews and they'll be the same way. My goal is just kind of, let's get some truth in some things, because between AI making things look and what it's not, and then everybody's fake products and things like that, and then there's some good stuff that's out there, we just have to find them. So we'll find those things together. So on here, I'm just trying to have fun with you guys. Yeah, we have some challenges that we're going to be doing. There's going to be some things I'm going to be giving away. So I'm really excited about the giveaways. And next Wednesday, we're doing the open call for trauma dump. So if there's anything you want to get off your chest, next Wednesday, I'll put it on the list. I mean, I'll put the link inside of this video, and then on Instagram and all the platforms for you guys. I'll blast it everywhere. I'll actually do a little promo. I'll pay Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok some money so people can win whatever. I might even do a Facebook Live event. If you guys like that on Facebook, go ahead and say something in the chat, YouTube. We might do a live event. But yeah, I really want you guys to get your voice heard. I want to kind of be a beacon of health and healing, just chatting and having a good time. And we'll go places and we'll do things. I believe in traveling. So I actually want to do stuff where we can plan things. And I say we, I mean you, the viewer, and us. Let's do some stuff. We can plan some events, and I could do dinner. So like if you're in the area of this city, you guys want to come hang out, come on, let's do that. Like, let's go. So let's get out of this box of whatever the heck, this crap of depression. This weather's messing with us. Everything's going in the world kind of cuckoo right now. So let's like take a break from all that, or tell me about it. Tell me your viewpoint and how you feel about it. So that's what we're going to get into next Wednesday. So we're going to drop all of our troubles, our problems, trauma, issues. You're gonna give us a call in. You're gonna tell me about it anonymously if you want. So you don't have to give your identity. I don't have to have you do a face scan just for you to tell me what's on your mind. You just can do it. It's gonna be okay. So that's what we're gonna be doing next Wednesday. And then you guys will see me live on, maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna do YouTube live every day, but I'll be going on Twitch live as well with the gaming later on today. This was my YouTube unfiltered version of my live, and I probably have maybe about 5 more minutes with you guys, if that. But yeah, to pretty much sum it up here for today's episode, it's just a live episode. We're starting a couple of challenges. I want you guys to get a real unfiltered transparency moment with me. It's hard. Life be lifing. And it's very difficult trying to regroup. All of these changes and things that are going on make me of when, what is it? The market, anytime there's a market crash, anytime there's kind of like a big financial whatever, everybody kind of goes into this mode where they're stressing, like job loss, money loss, stock market weirdness. Everything is high in prices, everything's stressful. So, with having to adjust with all of these things over and over again, to be honest with you, someone who's from my generation, we kind of like, what's next? Okay, I gotta regroup and adjust. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have a whole crash out. I'm gonna spaz out, whatever. I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna get back in. I'm not a quitter. You're not a quitter. We just gotta get back out here. So if you guys are having any trouble with trying to adjust and everything, please stay tuned. We're gonna get through this. I promise you that. It's been difficult, but we're gonna get through it. And did we lose connection? We did. We lost connection everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Everything went out. But well, the internet disconnected, but I know it's still recording here. That being said, I'll just can't even say it right. Go ahead and close out. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for giving me your time and your energy. For those who stepped in to see what I had going on, please follow me on Ravon Unfiltered everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We just started TikTok, so I'm still uploading all of my content into there. Just check me out on all platforms. We have a lot of things coming up. I have some more giveaways, including some of the boxes that you see behind me. The reason for my new cigar box wall. I like it. So if you want some of these cigar boxes and special surprises inside of them, stay tuned. Join my Patreon, please, because there's where a lot of little goodies are at. If you go to the pay side, you'll get a lot of goodies. Okay. I'm working on a whole thing. I actually think I want to do a gift. See, I gotta see what I'm working with right now. I gotta get this budget together. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in to Ravon Unfiltered. I'm going to finish my hair here, twist up this little bad boy a little bit, and get my hair pulled in some formation or put in back in a ponytail. I don't know. But thank you so much for tuning in with me and chilling with me and watching me as I play with my hair and talk junk. But I enjoyed today's conversation. I ain't gonna be on here crying all the time, so don't expect that. You got lucky with seeing what you saw. So I hope you had fun. All right. Probably gonna be clipped somewhere crying. I don't know. But whatever. I will see y'all later. I enjoyed the day, and I'll be on social media posting and stuff. And if I'm not there, just, pray for us. No, I'm fine. I'll let y'all. I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for tuning in to Ravon Unfiltered. It's been a great day.
Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching Ravon Unfiltered.